Hi, this is Chibi Sarah, and I'm going to be doing a cosplay tag video. One of my friends was doing this video, and he tagged everybody who was watching, so I'm going to be answering a few questions about my cosplay. I had heard that people liked to cosplay in these videos, but since I didn't really want to go through the trouble of finding one of my cosplays, I stuck on my Chibitalia headband and fixed my hair a little bit, and I'm hoping that that'll be good enough. What got me into cosplaying? Well, I got into anime in my first year of high school, so I had heard a lot about conventions, and eventually I started to hear things about cosplaying, people dressing up as the characters, and I thought that was pretty cool because anime characters dressing up as one of them, that sounded fun. So I decided to give it a try at my first convention, actually. And even though it wasn't this elaborate cosplay or anything, I fell in love with it. I've been cosplaying since Otakon, my first convention, uh, 2007. So I guess for 4 to 5 years I've been cosplaying. Um, if you count every single cosplay, including the ones that I've only worn, like, once, um, I think around seven cosplays. Most of my costumes I buy. Um, Only like two of them I've kind of made myself, but I didn't make them from scratch. Like, there was almost no sewing involved. But I really would love to learn to sew, just so I could actually learn to make my costumes from scratch. My first cosplay was Hinata from Naruto, and I cosplayed that at Otakon 2007. Um, it sucked. I didn't have a wig. I didn't even style my hair. Um, the shoes were too big, but I was having fun. I was too excited to care how horrible my cosplay was, and I had fun with it. That one is a really hard question. If I were to choose out of my 7 cosplays, so far, I'm stuck between two. My favorite cosplay used to be Honey from Oran High School Host Club, because honestly, when I dye my hair blonde and I get sort of that haircut, um, I look like the character, and people always tell me I look like Honey, and I make a great Honey, and like that's what people always told me, and I'm human. I love the attention. Like when so many people say, "Oh my gosh, you're such a cute Honey," you know, I've eventually grown to love that cosplay, partly because of that, and because it's a really easy cosplay. It's a suit and a big pink bunny. Um, but this year, Katsucon 2011, I just tried a new cosplay, and that was Chibitalia. And despite the curl in Chibitalia's hair being a little hard to do, well, that was another cosplay that a lot of people said, "Oh my gosh, you're so cute." So that made me like it a lot. But also, um, for one thing, I love cosplaying Hitalia. I've learned that at Katsucon. And I just love the dress. I'm not usually a dress person, but I love this cosplay. So I would say, oh, that was a really long answer, but I would say it's tied between Honey from Oran and Chibitalia from Hitalia. Um, with my cosplays, what annoys me is if I'm going to a convention and I cosplay more than one character that weekend, it's almost impossible for me to cosplay two different characters that have the same hair, or that have two different hair colors. Like an example, this year at Otakon, I want to cosplay Honey, and I also want to cosplay Chibi Talia, but Honey has like almost bleach blonde hair, and Chibi Talia has red hair. And unless the hair color is like an outrageous color, then I try my best not to get a wig. If I can dye, sorry, that's a gnat. If I can dye my hair that color without looking ridiculous, then I will dye my hair for that character. But I don't want to have to dye my hair blonde and red in the same week, you know? So that really annoys me. I have to choose between Honey or Chibi Talia this year at Otakon because I can't have this two different hair colors. That's about it. It says to tag people. So if you have some way to record yourself, microphone, webcam, whatever, I tag you. So this is Chibi. That's it. Bye. Thanks for watching.